Hi. So in this video I'm going to show you the new interface for uploading letters of recommendation and Common App forms in Naviance for teachers. So anytime a student is connected to you in Naviance through requesting a recommendation, you're going to get an email from Naviance that looks just like this. It'll be from Naviance and it says new letter of recommendation activity. And you're only going to get one email per day, whether you have one student that's added you or multiple students that have added you. It's not going to tell you in the email which students have added you, but it's going to remind you that you have some changes in your activity in your Naviance account for recommendations. It's going to give you a link to log in. So go ahead and open up that email, and you can click on that link and get to the login screen. And this screen also may be changing because Naviance is going to a new Naviance ID login system, but for now our school is still on the regular login screen that you've been used to in the past. So you'll go ahead and put in your username, put in your password, and click sign in, and it's going to take you to this new home screen where all of the students that have requested your recommendation from you are going to show up right on the front page. It'll tell you when the date of the request was made. It's also going to tell you when their nearest deadline is. And as you have more students listed, you can sort by deadline, you can sort by name, and so on. So what you'll do is for the first student, you're going to go ahead and click on the name, and it's going to show you exactly what you need to do. You have to prepare the Common App teacher evaluation form, and you have to upload your letter of recommendation. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the Common App teacher evaluation form. So go ahead and answer all the required questions. You can put in pretty brief answers for these questions here. And for this one, you can put in just a few adjectives or even write please see letter of recommendation if you've already written some words that describe the student in there. And select the subject that you've taught the student in and the grade levels that you taught. And keep scrolling down. Then you're going to type in the names of the courses that you taught the student in specifically. And we'll keep scrolling down. So a lot of times we get the questions, do we have to complete the applicant's academic ratings? If you click yes, those are those questions about if you rate the student in academic achievement and intellectual promise in the top 10% or top 5%, you do not have to answer those questions. So go ahead and check no, and those questions will disappear again. And we're going to keep scrolling down. In this part at the bottom, you only actually have to fill out once for the first student that you're doing this for, and then for each student afterwards, all of the information that you list in this part is going to show up automatically. So go ahead and fill it in as appropriate, and then scroll down and click Save. And you have just completed the Common App teacher evaluation form, and you can see that green check mark right there. So now we're going to upload your letter of recommendation. Scroll down, you're going to choose the file that you are going to send for this student that you've saved. We'll open that up, and then we're going to click Upload File. So this will take, most times, a little bit less than a minute on dates when it's pretty close to upcoming deadlines, like right before October 15th or right before November 1st. Sometimes this can take a little bit more time. If you find that your letter of recommendation is not uploading after a long period of time, go back to it a little bit later, and it is possible that it will be all taken care of. Alright, so you've seen just in that short period of time the letter of recommendation has been uploaded. We can scroll back up and go back to our home page, and you can see now that one of our requests is now in progress. It's disappeared from the requested line. If we click on in progress, you can see that test student, who we've just uploaded everything for, is in this category. If you click on that, you can see check marks next to both boxes. Now, the last thing that you are going to see on your screen is about submitting your files. At our school, the school counseling department is going to submit your letters of recommendation and forms on your behalf through Naviance. So there's really nothing that you need to do in this area. Even if you click on this, it's going to show you that you can't do anything anyway. So your role is complete. You prepare the Common App teacher evaluation form. You're going to upload your letter of recommendation. The last thing I'm going to show you, going back to this screen, is that this is going to stay in progress until the school counseling department submits the letter of recommendation for you. Then this request is going to move over to submitted. So even if you don't see the request in the submitted category, if you ever want to check to make sure that you've completed everything that you need to do, you can go into the In Progress section, click on the student that you want to check, and as long as you see these two check marks next to the Common App Teacher Evaluation Form and Upload Recommendation, you've done your job for that student. All right, if you have any questions about this process, feel free to reach us down in the counseling office and we're happy to help.